Today I'm testing the new Merit Solo Shadows, so cream eyeshadows that are shimmery. They already have the matte versions, but these are the shimmers. On me, on myself, 32 years old, and my mom, and she is over 70 years old. I really want to test their claims. So let's go through the details first. Their eyeshadows are called Solo Shadows Eye Color, and it's a buildable cream eyeshadow for a sheer wash of color. And now they have the sheens. They are called sheens, and I'm gonna talk about that more later on. They are from 26 euros to 29 euros per solo shadow. These are vegan, cruelty-free, and they claim that they are buildable, blendable, crease resistant, and long wearing. So, blends and sets to a smooth finish without settling into fine lines or wrinkles. So this is the outer packaging of the product, and I think it looks gorgeous. It's so up my street. So I picked two shades. One, it's called Palladium. It's this shimmery, champagne-y, but a little bit more goldy type of shade. And then I also bought Iris, and this is like a dirty mauve. They are both sheens, as I mentioned, so they are kind of shimmery in a way. So I'm just gonna do a swatch. So one thing I noticed immediately is that if you have nails, and mind me, my nails are not super long. They are long, but they are not like super long, and it's very hard to get into the pot. I'm trying now to scrape it off, which is not, ideal. I mean, you can go in, of course, with your brush. I love the packaging because it looks gorgeous, but it's not women-friendly with long nails. So as they claim, these are more sheer than anything. They are not like super opaque, very, visible from the space type of products. These are very subtle, appropriate for everyday use, for minimalistic approach. Course, this is the whole thing. I love this shade. This is very the palladium you need, it's that kind of a shade that everyone needs in their makeup bag, and it's just very luxurious but subtle at the same time. But this one is also like a very modern shade. So I'm gonna apply this with my fingers. I'm gonna show you how it looks, but also I'm gonna apply it on my mom, which is a bit over 70 years old. She had me a little bit later in life. I also have two older brothers, so please be kind, because she kind of at first didn't want to do it, but then she said that we can do that if you can only see her eye. So yeah, I'm gonna respect that. Okay, let's try with Palladium. But I just want to show you, because I already wore both of these shades, and I really want to show you how easy it is to use both shades, like this formula. They have, of course, the matte ones that I have never tried, but apparently this is like the same product, only this has different finish, and everyone was obsessed with the matte ones, but because these were newer, I decided to pick these. You can see super subtle, but it gives you just that a little bit of something on your eyelids. Of course, you can mix and match. You can use this one also for your base. You can use this one with other shades, but mostly these are meant to be one and done. And I think I love it because it's not too warm-toned, but it is warm-toned, so it's perfect also for pale girlies like I am. Let's do the iris. I'm gonna use my brush for this one, and I'm just gonna basically apply it over the Palladium, or I'm just gonna do like a little bit of a look, so you can see that I can use both shades. and I can understand why they're called sheens and not shimmery eyeshadows, because this is so finely milled and sheer at the same time, so sheens are kind of no-brainer here. In my opinion, these are truly the best one and done eyeshadows for every day. So I'm not talking about those, you know, special occasions, because these are so subtle that you need to be a person for it. Most people don't like wearing as much makeup, and I think these are perfect for pretty much almost everyone. But for those who love a lot of makeup on everyday basis, this is gonna be probably too sheer for you. I personally love it. So I hope you can see the shade here, because I'm gonna show you the swatch closer so you can really see it up close, I mean. But yeah, here it's kind of a look with both shades. I don't know why, I just really love if I have something like this on, which is super warm toned, to have then very cool toned makeup look, like the lips and the eyes. I love it. I hope you can see the aesthetics of this brand, because I think with these two shades you can see what Merit is about. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara and I'll be right back. This is so my style. I love it. I just love the whole aesthetics of Merit. The only thing that it bothers me is, you know, dipping my finger into this. It's super hard if you have a little bit of longer nails. Now gonna need to use my brush for it, which usually I do, but it's nice if you have a product that you can just use your fingers and be very quickly done with. Now you don't want to miss the test wear, and also I'm gonna apply it. I'm not gonna apply it. I'm gonna actually make my mom do it. Alright, so my mom's coming now, so be nice. She's just applying the product with her finger, as you can see, on her eyelids, bare eyelids. So I haven't applied any eyeshadow primer before, because I want to see if this is truly gonna stay on her eyelids, basically, or if it's gonna fade out or crease or anything. Okay, so she said that it's actually super easy to apply. I think it actually looks quite nice, so I'm quite happy about that. And we are gonna do a test wear, so we will report back to you in 8 to 10 hours. So she said that she wants to try the darker shade as well on the outer corner. And she's gonna use her fingers. So this is actually perfect product for her, because she doesn't use brushes usually. Me, on the contrary, I love brushes. I love using brushes. So yeah. So she has super runny, watery eyes, so I decided to apply a little bit of that shade underneath with this brush, so we can see, because if she goes out, she's usually like crying because of her watery eyes. So we can see if the product is gonna stay or it's gonna move. I'm actually impressed how good it looks on her and how almost professional it looks. It looks so blended out, sheer. It looks like someone else would do her makeup. So I think this product is perfect for mature ladies. Also, they are buildable, but I wouldn't say that they can go to a full coverage. You can just get more out of it, as you can see on my swatch here, but it's not like a super opaque color, which, you know, if you are buying Merit's products, you're not gonna get that. That's not their style, their aesthetics, but you can totally get more out of it if you want to. You don't need to have that super sheer look. So that's just one thing that I totally forgot to mention it. Alright, so 10 hours later, let's check out the eyeshadows. They haven't moved all day, and mind me, I have super oily eyelids. It was humid outside so much. You cannot see, but I have darker hair now. And this one is from my mom. You can close your eyes. I think it actually wore beautifully for super hooded eyes, oily eyelids, and also a little bit wrinkly. It looks very, very nice. Please, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, then do so. And you can now hype the video so you can push it further out so others can see it too. Alright, thank you so much.